Hello, my dear friends. I miss you so much and I hope you're fine. Today, I'll give you a summary about our poem, The Rescue. The Rescue. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. Let's study first the title of the poem. The title, The Rescue. The Rescue. What does the word rescue means? It means to save someone's life or to help him from a dangerous or unpleasant situation. يبقى كلمة rescue means to save someone's life أنقذ حياة إنسان or to help him from a dangerous or unpleasant situation أو أساعده في موقف غير صار أو موقف خطير. What about the poet؟ طب الشاعر بقى. The poet of our poem is called اسمه إيه؟ اسمه Ian Sirilia. Ian Sirilia. See again, Ian Sirilia. Okay, what do we know about him? We have some information about this poet. First of all, he was a British poet and a novelist. Poet means that he writes poem and novelist means that he writes novels. Okay, يبقى هو شاعر وروائي بريطاني مشهور. Okay, number two, here he told legends from England, Greece and Rome. بحب جدا يحكي legend أساطير from England من إنجلترا, Greece and Rome واليونان وروما. And also برضو عندنا معلومات he was famous for a children's book. مشهور جدا بكتبه عن الأطفال. So what do we know about Ian Sirilia? He was a British poet and a novelist. He retold the legends from England, Greece, and Rome. He was famous for children's book. Okay, let's study some information about the form of the poem. نوع القصيدة دي إيه؟ This poem is a ballad. Ballad. Means what the word ballad? Ballad means is a poem that tells a story and teaches us a moral lesson. Ballad ده نوع من القصائد اسمها ballad عبارة عن قصيدة قصصية. A ballad is a poem that tells a story تكون بتحكي لنا قصة and teaches us a moral lesson وفي النهاية بنتعلم منها moral lesson درس أخلاقي أو قيمة أخلاقية. طيب قصتنا عن إيه؟ أو قصيدتنا عن إيه؟ Our poem is about this picture. عن إيه ده؟ A dog and a man who struggled to try to save him. It's about القصة بتاعتنا أو this poem tells us a story of a dog قصة كلب and a man وفي رجل who struggled to rescue it بيكافح جدا عشان ينقذ الكلب ده. Okay, what's about some commentary about the poem؟ بعض التعليقات كده أو بعض تحليل على القصيدة دي بتاعتنا. Look at the picture and you can get the theme of the poem. دي بتلخص المورال lesson of the poem. الدرس الأخلاقي اللي في القصيدة كلها اللي هي how to be merciful and to care about animals even they aren't yours. ازاي نكون merciful رحماء and care of animals ونعتني بالحيوانات even they aren't yours حتى لو ما كانتش بتاعتك. Okay؟ طيب. The idea of the story is very simple. هنلاقي جدا لما ناخد القصيدة ديت هتلاقي the idea of the story is very simple. فكرتها بسيطة جدا and the language is easy. حتى اللغة المستخدمة لغة سهلة جدا. But it's very effective. قصة مؤثرة جدا and attracts the reader to the story. كل ما ناخد stanza تلاقي في جاذبية ان احنا نكمل الستانزا اللي بعدها. يبقى أول حاجة لاحظناها عن البويم إن هي the idea of the story is very simple. فكرة بسيطة جدا and the language is easy. اللغة المستخدمة سهلة but it's very effective ولكنها قصة مؤثرة جدا and attracts the reader to the story. Okay. Number two, the poem has 5 stanzas. القصيدة دي مكونة من 5 ستانزات. Each stanza has 12 short lines. كل stanza فيهم عبارة عن 12 سطر قصير كده. And there is a repetition of some lines. في بعض السطور مكررة كتير جدا. الشعر مكررة كتير في القصيدة. The poem doesn't have any rhyme scheme. طبعا القصيده ما فيهاش any rhyme scheme، ما فيهاش قافيه خالص. and it shows the tie and love between the poet and the dog. هنلاحظ نهايه القصيده انها بتبين the tie and love، مدى الارتباط والحب between the poet، بين الشاعر and the dog. and what's more important، واخر نقطه مهمه جدا، it teaches us how to be merciful and care of animals even they aren't ours. ازاي نكون merciful، رحماء، and care of animals، وازاي نهتم ونعتني بالحيوانات even they aren't ours، حتى لو ما كانتش الحيوانات دي بتاعتنا احنا. Okay, let's start with the first stanza. Okay, already I read the stanza and after that I'll explain it. Stanza 1 or the first stanza, look at the picture and you can guess the first stanza. لو بصينا كده yeah maybe there is a storm، ممكن يكون في هنا عاصفة. The sea is rough، بحر هائج. The waves are big and so on. Let's read the first stanza. The wind is loud. The wind is blowing. The waves are big. The waves are growing. What's that? What's that? A dog is crying. It's in the sea. A dog is crying. His or hers or yours or mine. A dog is crying. A dog is crying. It's very easy language. اللغة سهلة جدا زي ما احنا شايفين. Okay, let's read about how to explain it. The poet describes the storm. في الجزء الاولاني الستانزا ديت the poet describes the storm، بيوصف العاصفه كانت عامله ازاي في البحر. The sea is rough، البحر كان هائج جدا. The wind is strong، والرياح قويه زي ما احنا شايفين. And the waves are high، في امواج عاليه جدا. ده السين اللي هو شايفه، المشهد اللي هو شايفه. بعد كده suddenly he sees a dog drowning in the sea. شاف كده كلب drowning in the sea، يغرق في قلب البحر. He wonders، بدأ يتساءل يتعجب whose dog it is، يا ترى كلب مين ده؟ It can be yours, his or hers. It doesn't matter, but it's in danger and crying. والكلب ده can be yours، ممكن يكون بتاعك انت، or his او ملكه، or hers او ملكها. It doesn't matter، مش مهم بتاع مين، but it's in danger، لكن الكلب ده معرض للخطر and crying، وبيصرخ وبين الألم. Let's go to the second stanza. Second stanza. Okay, look at the picture. Now I can see a man and a boat. A man is rowing in the sea. تعال نشوف الراجل ده هيعمل ايه في قلب البحر. Okay. Is no one there? A boat is going. The waves are big. A man is rowing. The waves are big. The waves are growing. Where's the dog? It isn't crying. His or hers or yours or mine. Is it dying? Is it dying? As you see also, it's a very, very easy language and the idea is very simple. كلمات سهلة جدا 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 اللي فيها. Okay, let's explain it. The poet wishes to find anyone who goes to save the dog. كان بيتمنى يا رب يلاقي أي حد anyone goes to save the dog. بيقول is no one there? Luckily ولحسن الحظ he sees the boat going to save it. لقى قارب كده ماشي رايح ينقذ الكلب ده and the sea is still bad. لسه برضه الطقس سيء جدا، البحر سيء جدا and the waves are big، الأمواج عالية. طيب وبعدين suddenly the poet can't hear or see the man or the dog. فجأة كده ما بقاش لا سامع ولا شايف لا المان لا الراجل ولا الكلب. So he was very worried، بقى قلقان جدا and asks، وبيسأل if the dog died or not. يا ترى هو الكلب ده مات ولا لسه عايش؟ It's very easy language. Okay, let's go stanza number 3 or the third stanza. Look at the picture. I can see the man, I can see the dog, but I can see the boat. It's upside down. أنا مش شايف في الصورة لا man ولا dog، بس شايف البوت أو القارب ده upside down. يا ترى إيه اللي حصل؟ عشان كده attracts reader، بتجذبك للقراءة. Let's read the third stanza, number 3. Okay. The wind is loud. لسه برضو الرياح عالية زي ما هي. The wind is blowing. The waves are big. حتى الأمواج عالية جدا. The waves are growing. Where is the boat? It's upside down. And where is the dog? And must it drown? His or hers or yours or mine? Oh, must it drown? Oh, must it drown? Here we have only one difficult part. عندنا كلمة واحدة بس. The word drown, drown, drown means what? معناها الكلمة ديت to sink under water and die. The word drown كلمة يغرق معناها to sink under water and die. Okay, let me explain the stanza. The weather is still bad and the wind is still blowing loudly and the waves are still high. لسه جوصلنا المشهد ان الويذر ما زال الطقس لسه bad سيء جدا and the wind is still blowing والرياح عماله تهب وعاليه جدا and the waves are still high والامواج بتاع البحر عاليه جدا. ايه اللي حصل بقى ساعتها؟ The boat has turned upside down. المركب حصل لها انها اتقلبت and he can't see the dog. وبقاش شايف الكلب خالص فبيسأل يا ترى. The poet is still worried and asks if the dog has drowned. يا ترى بقى قلقان جدا هو الكلب ده غرق ولا لسه؟ اخر جمله بيقول ايه؟ must it drown or must it drown. It's very easy language. لغه سهله جدا. Let's go to the fourth stanza, stanza number 4. You can look at the picture and guess what? Yeah, there's a man and a dog here. Okay, let's read the stanza. Where is the man? He's on the sand, so tired and wet. He cannot stand. And where is the dog? It's in his hand. He lies down up on the sand, his or hers or yours or mine. The dog is mine. The dog is mine. Also here we have only one difficult word, the word lie. Lie means what the word lie here? The word lie means to put in a flat position, to put your body, حط جسمي in a flat position, وضع مسطح كده means lie يعني يرقد. Let's try to explain the fourth stanza. The poet asks about the man who has gone to save the dog as he can see him. هو بيسأل الراجل راح فين ده؟ بيسأل الراجل اللي راح ينقذ الكلب ده هو مش شايفه. بيقول هنا where is the man؟ بيسأل عليه because he can't see it. You can't see him. Okay. Number 2. Suddenly the man is seen lying on the sand, so tired and wet, with the dog in his hand. فجأة شاف الراجل ده lying on the sand، مرمي نفسه راقد كده على الرمل. So tired تعبان جدا and wet ومبلل مبتل with the dog in his hand والحمد لله الكلب في ايديه وهو سليم. The poet doesn't care whose dog it is. طول القصيدة البوت ما كانش يهمه الكلب ده بتاع مين. Whose dog it is. He cares about the dog itself. كان بيهتم بالكلب ذات نفسه because it's an animal لأنه حيوان. Later بعد كده في نهاية الستانزا he discovered that the dog is his. قدر يكتشف ان الكلب ده هو الكلب بتاعه فعلا لان بيقول في الاخر the dog is mine. The dog is mine. اكتشف فجأة ان الكلب ده هو الكلب بتاعه فعلا. Let's go to the fifth stanza. stanza الأخيرة. You can look at the picture and try to guess what? Yeah, the dog is still alive. Okay. Let's read the stanza. so tired and wet, and still it lies. I stroke its head, it opens its eyes. It wags its tail, so tired and wet. I call its name, for it's my pet. Not his or hers or yours, but mine. And up it gets, and up it gets. Here we have two difficult words. عندنا كلمتين بس صعبين شوية. The word stroke, stroke, stroke means what? To move your hand gently over someone or something. Move your hand, أحرك إيديا كده gently بلطف over someone فوق إنسان or something. دي معناها stroke, stroke. And second word, كلمة اللي بعدها كلمة wag, wag, wag means what? The word wag. It means to move from side to side. It wags its tail. الكلب أول ما stroke hits head أول ما حط إيديه عليه كده عمل إيه الكلب؟ It wags its tail حرك ديله to move from side to side من جنب لجنب كده. دول الكلمتين الصعبين. Let's try to study or explain the fifth stanza. The dog is still lying on the sand, so tired and wet. بدايتها خالص اهوت. So tired and wet and still it lies. معناها ان الدوج الكلب ده is still lying on the sand. لسه نايم على الرمل زي ما هو. So tired and wet زي ما شايفين في الصورة اهوت تعبان جدا ومبلل. وبعدين the poet touches its head gently. اللي هي stroke. touches its head. حط ايديه على راسه كده gently بلطف. And the dog opens its eyes. راح الكلب ما شاء الله فتح عينيه على طول and moves its tail وبدأ يحرك ديله من الجنب كده. ليه بيعمل حاجة ديت؟ welcoming the poet لأنه بيرحب بالشاعر بتاعه لأنه هو ده صاحبه أصلا. في النهاية the poet calls its name happily. نده الشاعر نده على الكلب باسمه بسعادة جدا because the dog is still alive لأن الكلب هو بتاعه بقى وعارف اسمه وكمان بقى فرحان جدا because the dog is still alive. الكلب ده ما زال حي and gets up وهيقوم إن شاء الله وينام. وانتهت القصيدة كلها جميلة جدا. Don't forget the main idea or the main theme of the poet. أهم الموضوع بتاعها how to be merciful. ازاي نكون merciful رحماء and care of animals ونهتم بكل الحيوانات even they aren't ours حتى لو مش بتاعتنا. Okay, I'm very happy to be with you. Now I can say bye, my friends.